Two upcoming cars are about to challenge everything enthusiasts thought they knew about speed. One comes from BMW, a company responsible for one of the most legendary sports sedans ever built. The other comes from a small British company that most Americans have never heard of. And somehow, that tiny company may have built one of the most insane performance cars in history. This is the story of the next generation BMW M3 EV and the McMurtry Spéirling Pure. Two completely different machines, two completely different philosophies, but both are trying to answer the same question. What does the future of performance actually look like? And trust me, the answer is crazier than you think. Let's start with BMW, because honestly, I still can't decide if this car looks amazing or completely ridiculous. Look at the front end, the giant openings, the aggressive bodywork, the yellow daytime running lights, the futuristic face. From some angles, it looks like the next evolution of the M3. From other angles, it looks like BMW's design team watched too many science fiction movies. And that's exactly why it's working. Because nobody can ignore it. BMW has mastered controversy. Remember the giant kidney grills? The internet hated them. Forums exploded. Comment sections turned into war zones. People said BMW had lost its mind. Then thousands of buyers showed up anyway. BMW understands something very important. You don't need everyone to love your car. You just need everyone talking about it. And people are definitely talking about this one. But the design isn't the biggest story. Not even close. Because underneath that bodywork, BMW is preparing something that could completely change the M3 forever. This M3 is electric. And before you close the video, hear me out. Because BMW isn't building a normal EV. Reports suggest this car will use 4 electric motors. One motor for each wheel. Think about that. That means each wheel can receive different amounts of power at the exact same moment. Every corner, every launch, every movement. The car is constantly thinking, constantly adjusting, constantly optimizing. And BMW's new control system reacts dramatically faster than the systems used today. BMW calls it the Heart of Joy, which sounds like a romantic movie title. But the technology behind it is seriously impressive. This system controls acceleration, braking, cornering, traction, stability, and it processes information incredibly fast, potentially making this the smartest M car ever built. Now let's talk power, because this is where things get serious. Current estimates suggest around 800 horsepower. That's supercar territory, not sports sedan territory. That's where we're heading. And here's another interesting detail. BMW isn't killing the gasoline M3. The company is expected to sell 2 versions, one electric, one powered by a turbocharged inline-6 engine, which means enthusiasts won't have to choose immediately. But as wild as the BMW sounds, it's not the craziest car in this video, not even remotely close. Because then, there's the McMurtry Spéirling Pure. And this thing is absolutely insane. First of all, look at the size. It makes a Corvette look huge. It makes a Porsche 911 look big. The Spéirling looks more like a racing simulator concept than a real production car. Yet somehow, it's real. And customer cars are finally arriving. Now here's where things become interesting. Most performance cars create downforce through speed. The faster they go, the more grip they generate. McMurtry asked a simple question. What if we didn't wait for speed? What if we created maximum grip immediately? The answer was completely insane. Fans. Massive fans underneath the car. Not for cooling, not for styling, for downforce. These fans literally suck the car toward the road surface. Even at very low speeds. Think about that. Most supercars need speed to create grip. The McMurtry creates grip almost instantly, which is why it feels like nothing else on Earth. The production Spéirling Pure is also getting major upgrades. One of the biggest changes is cooling. Earlier versions placed cooling hardware at the rear. The production car moves much of that cooling system to the front. Why? Cleaner airflow, lower drag, better efficiency, and longer performance runs. For an electric performance car, that's a huge advantage. The battery system is equally impressive. The car uses 2 50 kilowatt-hour battery packs, one on each side of the chassis, giving a combined 100 kilowatt-hours. That's serious energy storage for something this small. The engineers also redesigned the chassis. The wheelbase is longer, the cockpit is larger, visibility has improved, entry and exit are easier. Basically, The production car is faster and more usable at the same time. Then there are the tires. The production tire is around 10% wider than before, which means even more grip, even more cornering performance. And that's saying something because the prototype was already generating absurd cornering forces. The suspension is equally extreme. Custom components, advanced geometry, aluminum, titanium, carbon fiber, everything engineered for one purpose: maximum performance. And then there are the motors. Each motor produces around 500 horsepower. 500 per motor. That's the kind of power that used to require giant engines and massive turbochargers. Now it's coming from compact electric drive units. It's honestly hard to comprehend. But here's what fascinates me most. BMW and McMurtry are both building the future, yet they're approaching it from completely different directions. BMW wants to build the ultimate performance sedan, something practical, something comfortable, something you can drive every day. McMurtry doesn't care about practicality. McMurtry wants maximum performance, period. If both of these cars were sitting in your garage tomorrow, which one are you taking? The futuristic BMW M3 EV or the fan-powered McMurtry Spéirling Pure?